Alright, so hopefully this will be the first of many videos that I get to create. Just of me reading my poems. Like, I want to get audio. I'm not really focused on the visual clearly yet. Like, this is just me learning to get comfortable being in front of the camera, being comfortable with posting this, not worrying about the outcome, but worrying more about what I put into it. So this is that, and you guys are just guinea pigs, and it's a perk if you decide to like it or not. Cool, that works for me. But this is definitely it's a thing, like, for me. um these poems are pretty new, they're pretty fresh. I wrote them this week, so I don't really have them memorized. They're not long, but they're lengthy, so it'll take me a while to memorize them. But I was just moved to do this today. Like, it was a goal. Before I went to sleep, before I go to sleep, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna post this video. You know what I mean? So clearly I'm not made up or anything. I'm just real regular right now. Just really trying to get this out of my system. Um, my poems don't have titles at the time, so no, that's the thing. I might explain a little bit of it after, or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, I'm just about to jump right into this first one. Said to myself, I never met a brother so fine, so chocolate, so strong, so thick, so wide, soft enough to trust with my feelings, not fearing that you'll break them, tough enough to sand away my fears and doubts, loving enough to understand my heart inside and out. In the mirror, I see only his face staring back at me, his smile, each tooth perfectly placed in place, and placed perfectly in the middle of his mesmerizing face. I love to feel his fingers gliding over my skin, leaving a trail of fire, leaving me completely stuck, and all we did was touch. You see, I feel his love a million moons away. God made him perfectly imperfect, and that's perfectly okay. I know I keep saying perfect. He is God's image. He is simply amazing. My man is worth it. How good it is to know my chocolate will always be here, to know he is mine and I am his. He stepped out of my dreams and into my life, and my heart will never be the same again. So, yeah, it's about my chocolate. It's about my brothers. I mean, light-skinned people cool because I'm light-skinned. But you might knows me, knows I like chocolate. So that's just where that came from. Jumping to this next one. Today I opened the blinds hoping to see, but you see, I was blind. Moving through life with no purpose, living a life of wasted time. Crossing my threshold was tragedy, ready to tear things apart, ripping and cutting things away, leaving a million holes in my heart. It had been so long since I had seen the light. I tried to pull up to the window just to see if it was day or night. Then I felt tragedy heavy on my back, weighing me down, wearing me out, creating negative thoughts in my mind, like fear, death, and doubt. Desperation morphs into power, into strength. I lost myself somewhere in the dark. No, the fight begins. Day after day, hour after hour. Kicking, punching, screaming. Today, tragedy, I will not face defeat. Refusing to lie on my back, refusing to be beat, refusing to give up. Proven to tragedy, I am not weak. And once the fight was fought, I stood victorious, reborn, never forgetting tragedy at any time will be back knocking on my door. So that's kind of like, I've been in dark places before with myself, and trying to get myself out of those dark places while trying to just live my everyday life, and there's death, and you know what I mean, and financial issues, and just all types of things that are going on. You know what I mean, like the worry of being a mother, like worrying about my son. It's just a million things, and you sometimes find yourself stuck, but we are resilient. All right, Phoenix rising above the ashes, not defeated. All right. No, I'm not gonna be defeated by those types of things. Not really by anything. Damn it. So I'm gonna jump right into this third poem. Let you guys go. All right. If you place your hand on my chest, you'll feel my soul quivering. Not from fear or anger. She's just so afraid of the world we're living in. I tried deep breathing and self affirmations. Nothing seemed to do the job. She's just too shaken. She tried to reveal her true self. She tried to share love. She was burned and left alone, left to melt. Begging her to confide in me, she just cried and said she had nothing left. So I weep for my soul. Where there was once light is darkness. The end of the tunnel must be closed. So broken, so weary. A woman's spirit is a hard thing to carry. So yeah. It's just, one of the woes of being a woman. You have to be okay with a lot of things that you don't like, and that's really heavy task. The way the world looks at women, the way the world treats women, especially black women, it becomes extremely heavy. And I can say at 30, it's heavy, and I haven't even lived that long, but just the things people expect you to compromise on, things you have to sit on, because you have to be this lady. You know what I mean? You learn how to speak when you need to. It's not speaking when spoken. It's just everything doesn't have to be said. And even the things that you don't want to say, you have to hold those. And it's heavy. But anywho, all right, if you watched it through and through, I really appreciate it. I'll definitely be posting more videos of my readings, and I'll get better at this, but this is definitely, I feel like, a good first run for me. Like I said, I appreciate it, share it, like it, don't share it, don't like it, it don't really matter. I'm happy I got this out, so I'm happy I got to do this for me. All right, so hopefully I can get it posted another one soon. Yeah, hopefully you watch that one too. Yeah, all right.